Hey there, MOF members. This is Troy Trelevin, and I was getting some questions about some of the things I've been doing. And I don't. It was just a post I'd made the other day, and probably what I'm doing is not too much different than any of you. But people asked me, and I thought I'll just put this into a video so we can perhaps save some time if you're not doing some of these things. And so I'm going to give you a mix of some organic and paid. If you haven't done any paid ad stuff, some of this will be kind of relevant, but not exactly, might be a little confusing. If you've only done organic and not paid, some of that might be confusing. So this is a mix, and I'm just getting started myself. Only been about a month and a half now in MOF. So here's what I want to cover today. A paid ads best practice. So those of you who are doing paid ads, even who you are not, but I know I'm driving some traffic to Jono's webinar, and that's a whole thing in itself. And I can't go into, every webinar and all the setup that goes into that. But if you're sending people to a landing page and you're capturing emails, you can do this. And if you got a little bit of time, if you want to put some extra personalization into your list, if you're still relatively new, certainly like me, I'm taking the time to do some of this stuff. So I'll show you that. How you can get an offer that will pay for your ads. Now, this is just something I stumbled across, and it's some of you may have seen it, so it might not be new, but I wanted to share it with those of you who don't know it, and I'll give that to you. And then how to maximize that list, because I think a lot of people are doing launch jacking. If you haven't got to email list building in the course, you may not have seen some of this. Those of you that have will probably be, this will be junior stuff for you. So, and then sending traffic to Twitter and Instagram. I don't think there's anything new here, but I'll share with you what I'm doing. And if it's helpful, it's helpful. Okay. Personal connection. So this applies to when you're capturing emails. Now, because I'm driving leads to Jono's video in the paid area, I'm capturing the leads in every webinar. And what I'm doing, this takes extra work and it's manual, but it may raise your conversion. So what I do is after the first day, I see who attended. And now I get so many emails a day, anywhere from 10 to 20 probably right now with the way I've got my ad set up. And so what I'll do is, if I got extra time, I'll go through every person that signed up on my list and I'll give them a quick personal video email. And it's like 20 seconds, max a minute, but that's only the ones that are really committed. I really want to be maximize my time here. I use some Dale Carnegie Principles. Now, Dale Carnegie is a company I own. That's my main business. But the one is I give them honest, sincere appreciation. So I thank them for coming. I arouse in them an eager want. I remind them of why they're there, to earn extra money, to make it easier to get the kind of lifestyle they want. I make them feel important. So if they stayed for, let's say, an hour in the webinar, I tell them, do you know how above average you are? And I show them, and I say, legit, you were in an hour and 5 minutes. The average person's in for about 7 minutes. So I give them and make them feel important. I do it sincerely, give them a reason. I use their name. I use their name in a lot of ways. One of them is I'll actually show a piece of paper with their name on it. I'll say, hey, George, and I'll wave like this when it's starting. I'll show you what I'm using in a second. It's called Vidyard. Use their name, put it into the subject line and all that kind of stuff, and give them a fine reputation to live up to. Remind them that they are a successful person. They want to hear that, right? They may have got a lot of feedback in their life that they're not so successful, or they may be feeling a little down. Remind them just the fact they came to this webinar shows that they're a serious player, that they've got a lot on the go, right? Okay. So, let me actually show you my demonstration here. So I use a program called Vidyard, and let me see here. Okay, this is it. So basically what I do is you can see a sample video that's just the thumbnail there. If I play this, I don't think you'll be able to hear it. I didn't turn the sound on. But anyway, I put the person's name up. I send them a personal message, and the message isn't very long. How long is this one? That was actually long. That was an hour and 28, or an hour, a minute and 28 seconds. That's really long. Usually it's about 20, 30 seconds. And because people don't have attention span, but when I do this, I find it helps get their attention. And a lot of people that may have kind of watched the video and then went off on their own thing, after seeing my video, they kind of wake up and they go, oh, well, maybe there's more to this, and they'll go back. And so I have an email that I send them. It's a standard email. It's a cut and paste. And but it just shows them, they can go to the email again, or sorry, the webinar again. They get a link to the sales page. Kind of just wakes them up. That's my goal with that. So anyway, take some time. I'm probably putting about an hour a day, but I found my conversion is higher. People have thanked me. They said, you know what? I didn't know there was somebody real behind those automated emails. It meant so much. So that's the feedback I got. If you want to up your conversions, if you're doing paid ads, now you could do this if you're getting other emails. If you want to personalize a message to that person, especially if you're trying to build a tribe, you may want to, you can get a custom or like a standard one you could send to them that's personalized. Say, hey, thanks for coming on my, thanks for emailing me. I'm so glad that we can have this relationship together. Something like that. And, but it'll be a way to keep them connected. If you can call them by name, do it personalized. I don't know. You have to decide what your time is worth. So far, it's been worth my time. Okay. I mentioned that. Okay. How to build your list and have them pay for it. So I'm using Google Ads, and I'm also using some solo ads. Now, some people are sour on solo ads, and I don't blame them. There's some crappy ones, and there's some pretty good ones. I've been going to Udemy. I'll give you a link in this with this email or whatever, so you can go and check out some of the people I've been using, the ones I recommend. Some have been good, some have been bad. So I'm not going to go into solo ads here. You can find that in other places. If you want to know personally, I guess you could message me. I'll tell you a little more if you're really not sure. I'm not going to even talk about Google Ads. There's lots of places to find info. But basically, drive leads to a landing page. Capture them. Give them something in exchange. I'm using something that is helping me pay for my solo ads. In fact, 2 solo ads I've run totally paid with upsells and got me a perpetual recurring income every month. And so I say put a little more into the quality of clicks you get. It may happen for you. There's no guarantee. And in fact, if you get a sale, I always consider it a bonus. The list is what you want, and then nurturing your list, caring for your list, right? So if you can just get to 1% to buy within 30 days. And this program I'm going to talk about has an autoresponder that's all done for you. Everything's done for you. It's like the easiest thing. You just send ads to this. You'll probably get a couple sales if you choose your list right. You might not, but you probably will. Get a couple of sales. It'll be recurring income, which is cool, right? So even if it doesn't pay for the ad that month, the next month and second month, it will, and then continue to recur. Oh, you're going to get some cancels. That's life. You're going to get them, but this is a good system. And so I'll show you that. I'll have a link for it. And if you do me a solid and follow my link, I'd appreciate it. And that'll just give me some something for helping share some of this information. If no one buys, don't sweat it. You can send the list other offers. And the cool thing about this program is there's a built-in, they call it an email ATM, and you can send any offer from Warrior Plus, ClickBank, I don't think JVZoo, but Warrior Plus, ClickBank, a couple others. And you can pick any offer. Some are preset. It's got already swipe files in there. You can customize them a little bit if you want. It's so easy. So every day you just go in and send this to your list. You will find that you will pay for all these investments in your solo ads. You'll be making sales. You can take the, let's say you're doing some launch jacking, you're doing some product reviews. If you're promoting that week, throw that through your email ATM. It's connected to your autoresponder. You do have to have an autoresponder. If you're not familiar with that yet, I use GetResponse, right? Probably a lot of you do use GetResponse. There's Aweber. There's a few others, right? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. And yeah, so make sure your list is connected with that. And your list will pay for itself. It now might not be the first month, but it will. So you have to a little bit of faith, a little bit of investment. Be prepared to put some investment in. Now, some people have said, what about free ads? Let me show you. I didn't show you the system I use. I'm using Perpetual Income, And again, I'll encourage you, go through my link if you'd be that kind. And this is Perpetual Income, the Sean Josiah. He's like a top affiliate. You've probably seen his name all around. Really a good setup. It does take, watch his videos. If you don't watch his videos, you won't get it. You won't get the depth and the power of this, but watch his videos, do the main dashboard, do the announcements, do the welcome, do his 3-day challenge. He gives you an amazing gift. Do the 3-day challenge, and you will be rewarded by it. Everything's here. There's one of the tools I use is called Email ATM. It's right here, and it takes a second to load up. And again, it won't be that clear to you, but basically I'll send broadcasts through here. My Warrior Plus affiliate links, ClickBank affiliate links, you name it, right? So anyway, it's in here. So you just enter the email ATM. You can pick, these are all pre-selected. These are all ClickBank ones. You can enter your own link here, right? I won't do that now, but then you can, and then the next page has the email swipes that you can choose from. I think there's over one for every day. So 365 you can choose. Really cool. Okay, where were we? Final thing. Sorry for a long video. What about Twitter and Instagram? Again, no magic here, but it's free, right? Now, if you have a bot, it helps. But basically, go on to Twitter, search for some, choose something. Let's use Instagram here. So let's choose Millionaire Mentor. So these are people interested in making money, right? This guy's got 7.4 million followers. Just pull up those followers. If you have a bot, this is easy. And just follow. You can't follow too fast or it'll give you a ban on your account. But if you're watching TV, just pull up your phone and just follow these slowly, maybe one every 15 seconds or so. And you will start having people that will follow you back. Now, here's the thing. In your profile, you want to make sure you have something that they're going to come to. And now I put some posts on here. It says sign up in bio, sign up in bio. You click on the post. It's got some keywords in here. And it says sign up in my bio. I'm sending them to my Ministry of Freedom right now. And I change this up. You could send it to something you're promoting that week, the link. You might want to hide it or something, use bit.ly or whatever. There it is. So go to my bio, you click on that, you get my Jono register page. They register now. I got their email captured. Make sure you capture their email and you'll be good to go. So just a few things. You do the same thing on Twitter, follow people on Twitter, comment, spend some time doing that. If you want to do it for free, spend an hour a day. If you got the time, do it. I don't know where you find an hour, but take an hour, do it. You'll get free traffic. People will come. You won't get as many as paid ads. It's much slower, but it's free. And if you put more time in, you'll get the results. That is the end of my email. This is 13 minutes. Thank you very much. Please do me a favor, click on the links I'm including with this. And it's been a pleasure.